What is going on, everybody? We're going to be doing Week 11 predictions. First, we'll go back to Week 10. I'm a little calmed down now. I'm a little numb to the Patriots versus Giants game. Vegas respected every other team, including the Jaguars, but couldn't respect the Giants and letting us pull out this win. Whatever. Let's get back to Week 10 predictions. Week 10 review. Bills at the Jets. For a low-scoring game, this was actually a very entertaining game. This had plenty of offense, plenty of defense, so I was perfectly fine with it. And the Bills wound up pulling out the win, 22-17. I picked them to win and to cover, so obviously if I picked them to win, I picked them to cover, so whatever. Lions at the Packers. Wow, this was a weird game. The Packers are really struggling, and I didn't really think I thought they were going to rebound in this game. I thought this was a bye week for them, if you guys heard my last video, but wow, the Packers are falling, and they're facing Minnesota, so. Cowboys at the Buccaneers. I chose the Buccaneers in the beginning, but during the video, I actually chose Dallas to win. Look at this. In the beginning, I even still had the same original score here. Cowboys, Buccaneers. I chose the Buccaneers to win 26-23. Then I crossed it out and put Dallas +2. I'm such an idiot. I would have a better score. And same thing with the damn Vikings and Raiders. I had them to win, and then I changed it in the middle of the video. So I would have had a positive record, but woulda, coulda, shoulda. Bears at the Rams. Holy crap! No one knew the Bears were gonna win this game. I think one person chose the Bears to win. I think that was like Mike Ditka on ESPN. I think cause that was his former team. That's the only reason why he probably picked them. But I think even he was surprised that they got a win. Saints at the Redskins. The Saints have one job. Let me tell you guys. I know the job. I can't be talking because the Giants' defense is actually pretty terrible. But the Saints have allowed more points in 3 weeks than the Giants have in like 8. So do not tell me that the Giants defense is worse than the Saints, because it is not. I mean, sure, they can get pressure, but their secondary is absolutely freaking terrible. I mean, now the Giants are starting to get some pressure with JPP back. And our secondary isn't that bad. We only allowed 27 points, and 3 points came from like last second from the Patriots, number 1 scoring offense and number 1 offense. So keep that in mind. All right, moving on to Dolphins at the Eagles. I told you that the Dolphins can pull this one off. Did I pick them? No, but I told you that they can, and they did that. Sorry, TJ, but it just had to happen. The Giants are destined to get to the playoffs. I don't even know if I believe that, but still. All right, the Browns at the Steelers. Pretty easy game for me. I knew that the Steelers. I should have locked the damn Steelers, but yeah, Steelers. Big Ben, man. This guy has like 1 knee and 1 ankle, and he's still pulling off wins, and I don't understand. Peyton Manning has no freaking excuse. But except father time is father time. By the way, Peyton Manning is not playing next year. I promise you that. Jaguars at the Ravens. I chose the Jaguars actually to win this game and to cover, but they didn't win in the kind of way I wanted to. This is what I heard. I didn't really look into the details, but I heard that the Ravens got cheated out of the win by another ref's call, and that's really unfortunate. And the NFL has to fix that, because I'm tired of the refs deciding games. Vikings at the Raiders. I chose the Vikings in the beginning, but mid-video I chose the Raiders, so I wound up losing that one. Patriots at the Giants. I chose the Giants to cover, but not to win, so I got exactly what I thought. Giants had it in the bag, but if you want to see the video, go back and look at it for my review on that. Chiefs and the Broncos. Chiefs at the Broncos. Stupid me for actually thinking that the Broncos will win this game. The Chiefs almost won the last time they met, and I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot about that game, and I told you, I even said in the next video that the Chiefs were going to win the next meeting, and I totally forgot about it. So, I chose Denver to cover, and I locked them as well, so you know how that worked out. Cardinals at the Seahawks. I had no clue how the Seahawks were favored, except probably because they were at home. But the Cardinals were obviously the better team, and they showed that. Carson Palmer made 2 huge mistakes that allowed 14 points, and Carson Palmer remained cool under pressure. He didn't freak out. He didn't do any of that stuff. He just pulled off the win very smoothly, and how a quarterback should pull off a win. It was very nice by Carson Palmer. What a team that he surrounded himself around. He's like 19. He's like 20-3 as a starter in the past 2 years. Like, come on. I mean, that's great. That is really great. Texans at the Bengals. Man, a lot of people have been telling me that the Texans have the Bengals number, but I really couldn't believe it for this year because of how good the Bengals were. But some teams just have another team's number. It's just simple as that. It doesn't matter how good they are. These teams have no relation except by the fact that they're playing each other, and there's no rivalry, no in-division stuff. It just happens. It just happens. All right. So yeah, let's get into the Week 11 predictions. I know I'm taking a little long. I'm sorry about that. I just like to go past everything and just give you my thoughts of what happened in that game. Week 11. All right. This week I went 6-8. Another terrible week. Adds up to oh crap. Hold on. All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry, I added up my total wrong. So straight up, I went 6-8, and that adds up overall to 89-57. That gives me a 61% accuracy, so I'm going down and down. I really got to get back up there. And these next 7 weeks, I really gotta step up my game. So I went 6-8 against the spread, so that gives me a 12-15 record because I just started this kind of thing. And locks, I am 14-13, and upsets, I'm 4-6. So I'm doing very bad this year, but. People have told me just do 4 games against the spread, but I like to challenge myself. I want to do everything. So, yeah, that's just me. It's just kind of my OCD. I just want to do everything. So that's why I started doing it against the spread, because I wanted to challenge myself in another way. So Thursday Night Football, Titans at the Jaguars. The Jacksonville Jaguars are actually favored in this one. I know they pulled off an impressive win against the Baltimore Ravens, but they got cheated off that win. They pulled off an impressive performance against the Jets, but didn't win, but still very impressive. But I think the Titans could pull off this win. Marcus Mariota looked very well. Well, not against the Carolina Panthers, but against the Saints they looked very well. And who doesn't look very well against the Saints? But I think the potential is there for Marcus Mariota. I think the Titans could pull off this win. So give me the Titans +3, 21-16 is the final score. Raiders at the Lions. The Raiders are actually favored in this one on the road, coming to the Midwest. So this is very hard for me, but I'm gonna choose the Raiders to win and to cover the 1.5 point spread. But do not be surprised if the Lions win and win concerningly, like win big. So 31-27 is what I predict. I think the Raiders can pull off some points, but don't be surprised if the Lions win, guys, really. All right, Colts at the Falcons. The Falcons are favored, -6. But you know what? Hold on, let me change the score real quick. You know what? I'm gonna have Indianapolis covering but not winning. I'm going to have the Falcons winning 27-23. I'm not changing my prediction, but I was changing my score because it didn't match up to the spread. So 27-23 is what I predict. Indianapolis will cover the 6-point spread. Jets at the Texans. I know the Texans have a great defense. They shut down the Bengals, but I'm feeling the Jets to pull off some points here. So I am going to take the Jets minus the 2.5 spread, and I'm going to go big with this prediction. Have the Jets scoring 34 points to 13. Buccaneers at the Eagles. This is another game that the Buccaneers could try to pull off. If you get Vincent Jackson back, hopefully he comes back. Austin Seferian-Jenkins. This Eagles defense is very decent. I can't lie to you. But this defense is very vulnerable. It has some times where it's inconsistent. So they gave up 300 plus yards and 3 touchdowns to Matt Castle. So the Tampa Bay Buccaneers could pull this off on the road. They're a better road team than they are at home. They only won 2 games in the past 2 years at home, and the rest of their wins came from away games. So, yeah, I take the Eagles, but I'm going to have Tampa covering the 7-point spread. 29-27 is what I predict. I know it's kind of risky, but whatever. The Broncos at the Bears. Brock Osweiler starting now. This is my upset pick of the week. I'm going to have the Bears winning at home 23-20, covering that 1.5 point spread. So take Chicago plus the 1.5. Rams at the Ravens. I think Baltimore is favored by 2.5. That's just insane to me, but I know why, because Nick Foles got benched or whatever, but you got Todd Gurley, and that's really all they're going to lean on, and Baltimore's defense isn't that very good when it comes to on the run. So, give me the Rams 24-21, covering that 2.5 point spread. The Dolphins at the Cowboys at the Dolphins game. By the way, thank you, Gio, for telling me the line for the Dolphins in the Cowboys game and the Jets at the Texans game. So, Cowboys at the Dolphins, it's a pick'em game. So, just give me the Cowboys. Don't be surprised if the Dolphins win, but just give me the Cowboys. I can't let my emotions take over me. I really want the Dolphins to win, but if Tony Romo, this will be a little guinea pig game. See if Tony Romo does bad this game, I won't be picking him that much in the rest of the year. So, if he does bad against this defense that has been struggling, then yeah. All right, 28-24 is what I predict. My second lock of the week. This is my first lock of the week. Redskins at the Panthers. Redskins did very well against the Saints. Like I said, who doesn't do well against the Saints? So, give me the Panthers 34-26, covering that 7-point spread. The Carolina Panthers will cover -7. Chiefs at the Chargers. I see this being a very one-sided game. The Chiefs are going to dominate this game. The Chargers are just not ready. They're just not a team right now. Phillip Rivers is just the odd man out. He's the only talented person on that team. Antonio Gates hasn't been, fulfilling what he should be doing. He's been decent, but he's not been that supreme tight end that everyone wants him to be. So 28-13 is what I predict. Kansas City will win and cover the spread. My game to watch is the Packers at the Vikings game. This is going to be a very good game, and I'm going to watch this game. I'm not watching any other game but this one. This is the 4 o'clock game. So, Packers at the Vikings. Give me the Vikings minus the 1 point, and I'll have the Vikings winning 31-28. Let's go, Vikes. All right. My second lock of the week: 49ers at the Seahawks. This is another one-sided divisional game. What's left of a rivalry is now just easy wins for the Seahawks. The Seahawks are going to cover that 13-point spread. It's not 13, a 13-point spread. What a big spread that is, but it's reasonable. So, give me the Seahawks winning 28-10. Sunday Night Football, the Bengals at the Cardinals, my game of the week. I can't wait to watch this game. The Bengals come off a struggling game against the Texans, but a team that has their number. And the Cardinals are coming off a great win against the Seahawks. So, Arizona's favored by 2.5. Give me the Arizona Cardinals minus the 2.5. 33-24 is what I predict. And then my third lock of the week, the Bills at the Patriots. a lot of people, including Deion Sanders, is saying that this is a trap game for the Patriots. And honestly, I don't care if the Patriots go 16-0. And as long as the team that gave them the most trouble is the Giants. So, screw every other team. Patriots win. -7. My third lock of the week. And the teams on bye is the Browns, the Saints, the Steelers, and my New York Football Giants. Tier. I hate the damn bye week because of the Giants won't be playing. But it gives us another week to get healthy. Hopefully Prince Mukamara will be out. Will be out to play. We'll be playing against the 49ers. Why do I keep saying the 49ers for the Redskins? The Redskins, at the Redskins where we usually dominate. So, hopefully we can get that win and improve to get our playoff run going. So, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to make a video tomorrow on the Giants, from week 1 to the bye. There's a whole review on that, stats, what I think about the team, where we're going, our future, draft, all that stuff. So, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next week. By the way, power rankings in the description below. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. God bless.